haven't really seen it on this course. And I think it's because there's been a lot more thoughtfulness. It's been really good to see about people asking really smart questions on it. I have seen predominantly from UK and American universities a misinformation that if you put a survey online, somehow or other that stops it requiring ethical approval. And I think that came originally when people very first started putting surveys online, that the online sphere was unusual and perhaps people thought it was a fad and ethics committees weren't very familiar with it. And so I think they didn't see it as requiring the same oversight that now we realise it does. So there are still issues about recruitment, you know, who's going to be in your research and how you're going to find them. If you're doing any kind of research in a face-to-face way, where there's a dialogue, and that could still be actually over the phone, it doesn't have to be immediately looking at somebody, it could be on the phone or on Skype or like we're doing here, you can have a conversation. So I can see everybody here, and if I wanted to chat to them, or if I sensed through body language, you know, they wanted to talk to me or I'd said something wrong, we could have a dialogue. Obviously with an online survey or an online tool where people are just filling it out remotely, you don't have that. So when you are asking them sensitive things particularly, or confusing things or complicated things, you have to make it really clear. You have to have signposting to support. You will need ethics approval. And it's not as simple as thinking, well, I've got a paper survey, I'm just going to stick it online and it will work the same way. It won't. It will need testing, it will need piloting. It may not work as effectively. I'm seeing a lot, again, predominantly from American, Australian and UK universities and some Nordic universities saying, well, we're just going to put all our research online and it will be fine. It probably won't be, because online research is a different kind of discipline. There are different methodological approaches. There are different theoretical and philosophical underpinnings. So you need to go and learn that first, rather than, again, it's our standing on shoulders of giants. You don't just put it all onto a different format. But also think about the needs of participants. Not everybody's got online access, not everybody's got the bandwidth, not everyone's got the time, there's time zone differences. My kids so far haven't walked in, but they might. You know, I might not want my family hearing things, I might want to be talking about things privately, I might not feel safe. So there's lots and lots of issues that we should normally think about around safety, well-being, understanding, consent and competency, but they are kind of different and in some ways much greater online. So I think if you want to do online work, that's fine, but you need to understand online research first and then proceed.